This 21-year-old 6'2" centre-back, he can also play a right-back, has just denied a contract renewal at Valencia and is looking to go to one of the smaller clubs in London, Arsenal. Who is this centre-back who plays regularly in La Liga? That's Mosquera. In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys about how good Mosquera is, would he suit Arsenal, how great is he, and before I start, could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you very much for doing so. Now, Mosquera came through the Valencia Academy at 16 and he debuted at 17, and currently right now he's made 82 La Liga appearances since then, and he's recently just turned 21. So this guy is super young, but even then he's had a lot of top flight playing experience. He's already won a gold medal with Spain under 23, so he's already a gold medalist at his age. He knows what it's like to win. Unfortunately, though, he won't do much of that while playing for Arsenal, like winning trophies. One of his great defensive traits is reading of the game and anticipation. He's very high confidence and composure in those high pressure situations, which is quite much needed for a top flight footballer to be successful. And currently right now, Arsenal really need that. Whenever they have a high pressure moment, they kind of crumble under the pressure. And you've seen under the last 2-3 seasons, or whenever they get close to winning stuff, they just crumble. So he'd really help Arteta move on from this phase of Arsenal being, bottlers, crumblers, and eventually kick on and try and win the league. He has great ball playing abilities. He gets the ball and he quite progresses with it. So he's great at ball progression, and he also has high pass accuracy, and that really does suit the modern style of defending. All the modern managers, they want defenders that can pass a lot and get the ball forward. He's also a bit versatile, as he can also play at right back, which is quite important for Arteta, as he needs as much cover as he can in the defensive areas. So let's say his right back gets injured or is tired or wants rotation, Mosquera can easily fit in a right back. But I feel like Arteta won't really do that. He'd mostly play him as like a backup sub, or just an extra defender if they want to keep hold of the game. Now, one thing about Mosquera you'll realize while he's playing is he's very strong and he's very physical and he's quite athletic, and that would be great for set pieces, which everyone knows Arsenal loves. And he's just very big, and so I'm not saying he'll fit in like a glove in the Premier League, but he'd be much more adept than other players would if they were in his shoes, because he's big. He won't find the physicality too hard in the Premier League. Now, one bad thing about Mosquera is his aerial ability. Despite being really, really tall, he has great leap, great height. The thing about him is he only wins about 44 to 45% of his aerial duels, and that's among the lower percentile of his position. And you'd think a defender that big, he more likely win those duels, but that's not the case. But I feel like as he gets older, he'll eventually win more. But that's one area of his game that he really needs to improve on. As a centre-back, that's quite important, quite significant. Mosquera's played 37 La Liga matches and has had over 136 ball recoveries this season. He's in the top 8% of dribblers tackled, and he's in the 92nd percentile of possession recoveries per game at about 5.15 possession recoveries per game. One thing he probably still doesn't need is he lacks top level European experience playing in the Champions League, the Europa League. That's something that Arsenal could offer him. But he is durable and very consistent, which is something that all managers really want in their players. The ideal system for Mosquera to fit in is a high defensive line who are comfortable building the ball from the back. Just for example, like Arsenal. He's literally perfect for Arsenal. Currently, Arsenal are in advanced talks with him, with an initial offer of 17 million euros being rejected, now gone to 20 million euros. And if they can get it for about 20 or 25 million euros, it would be, I think, in the top 10 future best deals of all time. Generally, I think he'll go right to the very top. This guy, he has the potential to go right to the very top. He just turned 21 and he's already, you can consider him like a modern professional, veteran of La Liga, already playing 87 league games. players would dream of playing 87 league games at his age right now. But he's done it in the top flight as well for a big Spanish team. He's already been scouted by Bayern, Real Madrid, Man City, Juventus, and if they could go into the race, he'll be a hot prospect. One thing I'll tell Mosquera is, if he goes to Arsenal, I don't think he'll go in as a starter. He'll probably go in as backup, and he has huge potential, and he could eventually maybe take over Saliba, and I think Gabriel is, but I don't know if he should go there. But he's not going to start every game. That could slow down his current ability. He won't get closer to that potential. But if they can put him in straight away, maybe even put him as a right back, an inverted right back, then I think he should go for him. But if he's not going to start, I don't know if he should go. I know it's a big move, but he should go to another club that will guarantee him playing time, because he definitely could do it at a top club. Another thing which doesn't make Mosquera too appealing is, for some reason, he only got interested now at 21. I feel like he should have got interested from big clubs like 2 years ago, if you're already starting in La Liga week in, week out. And that's the thing that really, deters me from saying he might be a world beater. Because I feel like at 18, lots of major clubs should go for him. Maybe they found a weakness in him, I'm not sure. But I feel like he would have been targeted by major, much more top European clubs. And for some reason only now, and it's only Arsenal, and it's only for like 20 million euros. Maybe Valencia knows something that the rest of the world don't. I don't know. But I feel like he'll be a big success wherever he goes. Could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you for watching.